Welcome back to Streamline Entertainment. It is Marvin speaking. We're going to get into the Streamline messages. Kimberly says, hey Streamliner, I heard a while back that Rachel was seeing Chris Tenerife at some point. Chris not sure how true this is. There was a lot of this going round that Rachel knew Chris had possibly seen each other. I wouldn't put it past them, to be honest with you. Their connection, they definitely knew each other. I do know that, Kimberly. Thank you. Joe Jones, never seen this before. Marvin, pretty accurate to the initials. And what she said, arrest will be made soon. Hopefully, Marvin, will you and Ali be doing any more on Jay together? Is there any more what Ali can tell us? Just wondered. Hiya, Joe. Ali's been ill at the moment. And like I said, we will be doing more lives probably sometime next week now, to be honest with you. I'm not sure about the conversations on Jade, to be honest with you. We may do one or two. I have to ask her first to feel whether she feels comfortable in doing it, to be honest. Marvin, what happened to the blanket? Sorry, I've missed anything about it. Is that the blanket that went from Great Streamline Messages, all the cases we cover? Is that the blanket with the missing Jack and Lily case, which was found outside, or is it the blanket in the Jay Slater case, which come from the hotel? Sorry, you'd have to let me know, because obviously we basically cover a lot of topics here. Thank you, Emma. At the end of the day, if it's the blanket in the Jay Slater case, I think it was from Lucy's hotel. If it's the blanket with Lily and Jack Sullivan, then I think that the kids may have taken it with them and dropped it somewhere. Or it may, you know what kids are like, because they were allowed to sort of roam, weren't they, those kids? And it could have been there a couple of days ago, or someone else's blanket on that. Sorry, drinking my coffee. Kevin Turner, coffee. Albania, yeah. You're right, that connection is absolutely alarming. Thank you, Ali Harris, for that. I've got to say, I'm really wary of the psychics. IMO, the ones I've come across are just charlatans, but each to their own. Yeah, I am too, but I just thought she made some good points in the names in the Jay Slater case, to be honest with you. Do you know what I mean? Because obviously there's so much going on. I don't believe for a second this was an accident. It's the Nicola Bulley case, Lindsay, is so strange. It really is so strange. Sometimes I can't put my finger on it. You know, was it a murder cover-up? I think that she was probably, if she wasn't in the water, then she was nearby, kept there nearby for some reason. And the dodgy people who were walking their dogs at the time, that was absolutely bizarre. And you just didn't trust them. You knew that something wasn't quite right. Red Source invited himself when the Guardia Civil appealed for searches. Yeah, that was weird. That was really, really strange. And why would he do that? And why would he try to get in contact, say phone me to Jonathan? He was obviously worried and drinking a lot about something would come out. And I think Chris was quite surprised, as many of the people involved, that this case was going on and people were talking about it. It's quite bizarre, to be honest with you, in that, like I said, the way he was acting. Ali says Daniel disposed of the kids after they died, either at the hands of an accident, overdose, IMO. I mean, you know, that's big. It wouldn't surprise me if Daniel, you know, had got rid of the children due to something, to be honest with you, which has happened. Because, like I said, he will know that land better than most, that area of forest and stuff. But where would he put them? That is bizarre at the end of the day. And I just got a feeling that they were taken out of the area. I don't know. I would have said at this point, a high percentage, the children are probably not with us anymore, to be honest with you. Mike J says he called out the name Johnny Vegas, did Chris, on YouTube, just to make it out Vegas was someone else to shift the connection. Yes, he did. Obviously, there's so many hidden people in this case. And like I said, it was who originally didn't want to be sort of caught out and stuff at the end of the day. But like I said, we've got to keep fighting, and we've got to keep putting knowledge out there about this case to save our children. Yeah, there's so many lies and people deceiving the way we think in this case. It's like manipulating the way we see this case due to pictures, due to their stories, and due to them trying to keep it all together. It's really interesting stuff. Ian says, bang on Marvin, one big club. That certainly is that at the end of the day. And like I said, we have got a lot more to come, Joe. I will talk to Ali about just maybe an update in what she thinks and where we are on the Jay Slater case, just a general convo we might do. British Patriot, Johan, thank you, Jeremy, Kimberly, Lindsay, Red Sauce, Richard, Pony Girl, PJ, Mike Jakes, Ian, DD, Emma, Joe Jones, Kimberly Broadbent. Thank you very much. We're updated on the streamline messages, people. Keep them coming. Lots more to come soon. Thank you.